In the small Egyptian village of Nagrig, a boy spent hours traveling every day. 5 buses there, 5 buses back, simply for the chance to play football. 9 hours on the road, every single day, just to train. He gave up his schooling. He slept on the journey. He did it because a ball at his feet was the only future he could imagine, and nobody watching those long, ordinary journeys could have known they were witnessing the beginning of one of Liverpool Football Club's greatest ever stories. This is not the story of where he goes next. It's the story of how a boy from a village most of the world had never heard of became Mohamed Salah, and why, wherever football takes him now, he will always be one of our own. Nagrig, a farming village in the Nile Delta, far from the lights of Cairo. No academies, no scouts, just narrow streets, a patch of rough ground, and a boy who could not stop playing. His family had little, but they gave him everything that mattered: belief. When a local club, El Mokhaloun, offered a trial in Cairo, there was only one problem: the journey. To chase it, the teenager made a punishing daily pilgrimage. Bus after bus after bus, hours each way, arriving to train and leaving in the dark. He did it for years. Most would have quit. He called it the price of the dream. And the dream answered. He was quick, fearless, and hungry in a way you cannot teach. By his teens, he wasn't just surviving those journeys. He was outgrowing the country at the end of them. Egypt had produced something special. Now it was time to leave home. In 2012, Basil of Switzerland took a chance on the boy from Nagrig. It was his first door into Europe, and he ran straight through it. 2 league titles, nights against the biggest clubs on the continent. The whole of Europe started to watch. And then the Premier League came calling. Chelsea, one of the richest clubs in the world. For a boy who'd once ridden 5 buses to training, this was the summit of everything. But football is rarely that simple. He barely played. Chance after chance passed him by. The whispers began. Too lightweight, not clinical enough, not good enough for England. He was sent away on loan out of the shop window. A supposed failure at 22. For many players, that is where the story quietly ends. But not this one. In Italy, first at Fiorentina, then at Roma, the boy who'd been discarded rediscovered himself. Goals, assists, electricity, Serie A fell for him. And quietly, a manager in the north of England was watching a player everyone else had written off and seeing exactly what he could become. In the summer of 2017, Liverpool signed him. Many shrugged. A Chelsea reject, a gamble, a lot of money for a player England had already dismissed once. They could not have been more wrong. From his very first weeks, something extraordinary happened. The goals didn't just come, they poured, left foot, right foot, impossible angles. Anfield had seen great forwards before. It had never seen anything quite like this start. In a single, breathless first season, he rewrote the record books. more goals in a Premier League campaign than anyone before him. The boy from Nagrig wasn't adapting to the best league in the world. He was conquering it. What followed was a golden age, and he was at the heart of it. In 2019 in Madrid, he scored in a Champions League final as Liverpool were crowned kings of Europe. A year later came the one the city had waited 30 long years for, the league title, and Mohamed Salah was its beating red heart. Golden boot after golden boot, goals that belonged in art galleries, records that had stood for decades, simply erased. He didn't just play for Liverpool, he redefined what a Liverpool forward could be. But his greatest impact went beyond the goals. A proud Egyptian, a proud Muslim, adored on the Kop, he changed how a whole city and millions around the world saw the game and each other. If he's good enough for you, he's good enough for me, they sang. From a village in the Delta to a symbol on Merseyside. That is not a footballer. That is a phenomenon. Every football journey reaches its next chapter. And so, Mohamed Salah's time in a Liverpool shirt has come to a close. There is no sadness in that, only gratitude, because of what he gave and how completely he gave it. He gave us a decade of Saturdays we will never forget. He gave a club its swagger back, a city its icon, and a generation of children, from Liverpool to Cairo, a reason to believe that where you start does not decide where you finish. How did a boy from a small village in Egypt become one of the greatest players in Liverpool's history? Not through luck, through 9-hour bus rides and closed doors and the refusal to stop believing. He earned every inch of it, and he did it in our colours. Wherever football takes him now, he carries a piece of this club with him, and he leaves a piece of himself here forever. Once a Red, always a Red. You'll never walk alone.